Hi Aries, welcome to your September 2021 astrology forecast. I'm Anisha. This is my channel on astrology and tarot. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love life and your career, for personal consultation, you may write to me at TarotbyAnisha@gmail.com. For those of you who want to know more about my work, you can visit my website TarotbyAnisha.com. Aries, we are starting September 2021 on a fabulous note. We have a new moon that is there in your house of work, and this is also the house of health. And we have your ruler Mars and Sun that are over there as well. So new moon is going to be activating your lifestyle, your routines, and your working environment. And this house specifically speaks about the daily grind. What is it that you're really seeking, or what your goals are as far as your work is concerned, and also as far as your health is concerned. And it's a time where you could be cleaning up, you could be reorganizing, you could be fixing issues, your work issues specifically. And new moon over here primarily is going to be reminding you that health is your treasure and you need to be really focusing on it. So it's a wonderful time to be starting to be more conscious about the food that we are consuming. Also ensuring from where is it that it is being sourced, remembering to check the labels behind the products that we pick up from the shelves, and especially the ingredients. The best way, of course, Aries, for you is to be consuming seasonal and local food, which will help you rejuvenate your body more easily. Also, it's a time where you are being encouraged to manage your stress. You are also being encouraged to focus on your daily environment that surrounds you. So if there are some changes that you need to be doing as far as your work environment is concerned, by all means go ahead, and maybe there's some renovation that is required. Maybe you could be sharing that space with multiple people, and there could just be a sense of heaviness or even a sense of stagnation that could be there. So you could watch out for that. Maybe lighting up so blow burn, or maybe changing the colors of the area where you work could help you uplift your spirits. We have Neptune that is opposing this house of work, and it's there in your house of behind the scenes. So there can be a lot of introspection. It can be a time where you are maybe not wanting to socialize. Maybe there's a lot of research work that is there. For a lot of you, maybe this could be the time wherein that you are looking internally, or maybe if you are at a stage where you're about to launch, maybe you could be checking the contracts, you could be dotting the I's, you could be crossing the T's, or you could, for some of you, you could be really involved with, it could be hospitals, it could be prisons, it could be service cells, it could be working with orphanages, or even with pet shelters as well. So a lot of focus is going to be for you in behind the scenes work as well. On the 15th, we have your ruler that moves into your house of partnership, and it is joining Mercury over here. So you are all about action. Aries is less talk, or I would say even at times there is a lot of talk, and there's you believe in implementing things a lot. And Mercury is going to encourage you to have conversations. It's going to push you to negotiate. In fact, try and be careful that you are assertive and you're not aggressive, and especially as far as personal relationships are concerned. For a lot of you, this also speaks about maybe there is some new energy that you're infusing in your marriage. For some of you, this speaks about a new collaboration. Maybe you get into a collaboration with someone who's really exciting, who's really full of beans, has wonderful new ideas, and matches your own enthusiasm and your energy. On the 20th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of behind the scenes. And this really speaks of a time wherein that some family secrets can come out. It can be that maybe something that you have been aware about, but you haven't really spoken about, and that comes to light. So something is coming to clarity, something is being presented to you from behind the scenes at this point of time. And even though it could be an emotional time, but the good thing is that it will allow you to make a clearer decision. And full moon in this house, because we also have Neptune over here, it can be that you may have been in a sense of denial about a certain family issues. At times it can speak about illnesses that have got, which are genetically there, that have got passed down from generation to generation. At times it speaks about maybe there is some psychological issues. Maybe there's a case of bipolarity, schizophrenia in the family, and nobody has really spoken about it, and how genetically maybe it has got passed down, and one never really speaks about that specific cousin in the family. And maybe that now gets not just exposed, but it is something that you may have to deal with. Maybe that is something that you're speaking with. You're going down your family tree and you're looking at the DNAs and seeing as to where it is and how it is that things get passed down. It also speaks about psychological patterns. So it can be that some of you, as much as you have sworn that you're not going to be your parents, you could be very well be behaving like that, like them. On the 23rd, we have Sun that moves into your house of partnership, and this is a time where you're going to be enjoying bouncing off ideas with your partner. Not a good time to be going solo, Aries, and good time for a collaborative energy. Great time also to be giving your partner his or her own due. And this is a time where a partner can provide a mirror for your own self-discovery, and you could be focusing on your personal interests and objectives with your social life and with those of your partner. So the emphasis is going to be more on us, we, rather than I, me, and myself. And it is a time where you are going to be needing energies of others, especially as far as your partner is concerned, or even your companion is concerned. So try not to sort of be this brave soldier, or I would say even an aggressive person over here and saying, no, I can manage this myself, I don't need anybody. Be gracious and try and not just, I would say, take the help, but seek out and be appreciative. And this aspect also at times brings about your ego and your pride, which is tied out with others. So it can be that you could be swinging both ways. Either you could be feeling really sorry, you could be blaming people around you that, oh, why are they not helping me, or why is it that I have to do so much on my own, or you could be swinging the other way and saying, oh, I can do this all by myself, I don't need anybody. We have a poor Mercury towards the end of the month, and Mercury is going retrograde around the 25th, and it carries on being so till about 19th of October, and it is there again in your house of partnerships. So by the 20th, Aries, try and finish all your negotiations, conversations, doctor visits, second opinion, try and finish up anything that you're looking at initiating, and especially if something is new. Watch out for technology crashes, watch out for conversations being misunderstood. So try and ensure that you have everything documented. And Mercury transit is happening in your house of marriage, and it is also the house of your business partnership. So, and in relationships, we often have unspoken agreements, and which have developed over a period of time as to who takes the trash out or who drops the kids to the school. And there are also others, such as that you never disagree with your in-laws, or you don't want your husband ever to be, or your wife to be disagreeing with your mother. And these rules specifically, they can be taught to us through certain behaviors and body languages. And what really remains unspoken is likely to be given voice during this transit, and old issues that you may feel that they have already got hashed and there is nothing to be talking about, they may arise again. And also you may find yourself that it's better to be biting your tongue rather than speaking up or getting into an argument. And Mercury over here, retrograde, it's it's a good retrograde in this house because it allows you to have those intimate conversations. It brings you together closer more so that you can air your differences, you can understand each other a lot better. And traditionally, it's not really recommended to be getting married during a retrograde. And of course, all as astrologers, we have different views on it. But generally, I would say that don't sign a fresh contract, don't pick up a new job, don't get into a love relationship, and also try and not get married during this time. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Aries. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for